Hi guys, Kaze here. Welcome back. We're back with more Secrets of Me with Mizuki. And last time we left off with the stalker getting a bit pissed off that we were confronting him. So let's see what happens. I mean, Mizuki did tell us to leave him alone, but yeah, we had to try and help. Anyway, let's get on with Chapter 6. I'll grant your wish. Hold it right there. What do you think you're going to do to her? The stalker's bloodshot eyes were right in front of me. It was just as I was thinking I was done for. Mizuki, what are you doing here? Save it for later. Okay. Mizuki was incredibly angry. Don't talk to me like that, newbie. What does it matter if I'm new? Stalking's a crime, did you know that? Who cares? I'll get rid of anyone who tries to come between me and her. The enraged man lunged at Mizuki. Run! Huh? Mizuki spun easily and shoved the man down against the desk. Hey, I'm a professional. There's no way I'd lose a guy like you. Wow. Mizuki was so cool. He had saved me from the dangerous man. I was falling more and more in love with him. I know you're upset right now, Noriko, but could you call the police? The police. The police? What would happen to this guy if he was arrested? I failed just thinking about it. Stop. Stalking's a crime, and on top of that, you touched a woman who had nothing to do with it. I can't overlook that. So if I just put my foot wrong in my own actions, I've been taken to the police, even though I was just following the person I loved? It's getting too real. It's like, I love stalking the one I love. Oh, it's not good now. It's like, I'm learning things. Mizuki, wait, please. Don't go to the police. I'm with him. Mizuki looked at me in surprise. What are you talking about? His voice was lower than usual, the voice of a man barely suppressing his anger. I was scared, but I had to say it. Please, let him go. I'm not hurt, and I think he'll reflect on his actions and quit stalking. You know, the police these days don't do anything unless someone's caught in the act. This may be our only chance to get him. You're saying that you want to overlook something happening in front of your very eyes. I know, but I want you to let him off, just this once. I don't understand why you're saying this. You don't need to understand, but please. Fine, I'll call them myself. Come on, Mizuki, you don't get it. I accidentally shouted. Mizuki snapped shut the cell phone he'd flipped open. Huh? Was he now even angrier than before? You think you could say this to me when I'm the one who saved you? I'm sorry. Just now, I didn't mean to say that. You didn't mean it. Mizuki stepped away from Mr. Momoy and towards me. A real stalker would. He was suddenly right in front of me. It felt like the mood suddenly changed and I involuntarily closed my eyes. Then, I bet a newbie like you won't last long here. He ran away. And how do you intend to make up for this? But he's gone now. I tried to move past Mizuki to leave the office. But for some reason, I found that I could see the ceiling. Why on earth was that? Both my shoulders were being pressed down and I couldn't stand. I couldn't move at all. Did you want to let that guy off because you wanted to do something like this to you? Suddenly Mizuki's face filled my vision. No, You're wrong. Don't say weird things. It's awful. Yeah, don't say weird things. What are you talking about? I have no problem with you pushing us down, but not him, no. Don't say weird things like that. And why did you do something so dangerous? His hand pressing down on my shoulder, squeezing me tight enough to hurt. But I couldn't say that I sympathize with the guy. So you can't say why, I see. Then I guess I'll just assume I was right. How about I grant your wish instead of him? Huh? What are you talking about? I couldn't move. He was too strong. You're thinking of running, but you can't. You probably can't see it yourself, but I'm stripping off your clothes right now. I couldn't see, but I could feel the air on my skin. But how is he taking them off? I knew it. It's hard to get them off just using just your mouth. Oh, okay. He was pulling them down with his mouth? Never mind. I'll take my time touching you. You'll like that, won't you? You wanted this kind of lewd act, didn't you? I didn't wish for it at all. You don't seem to hate it, so that proves you want it. It doesn't. Something soft brushed against my stomach. You're so smooth. You may be like a child, but your body certainly isn't. He sucked on me. I realized he was using his lips on my skin. I wanted to escape, but he was holding me down so that I couldn't. Even though I withered and tried to get him to stop. No, stop it. What are you doing? It's too rough. Ah! All I'm doing is licking him in. Oh, was that all? I couldn't believe he was licking my stomach. No, not there. His tongue traced playful circles, gradually working its way up my body. Since you're so innocent, I bet this is the first time anyone's done this to you. I'll have you before any weird guy gets his hands on you. Mizuki. What a vulgar expression you're making. Did you want that guy to see you like this? No. Please, Mizuki. Please, let me go. I'll explain my reasons. No way. You left fire in me. I'm going to keep going until the end. Keep going? Until what exactly? Bring, bring, bring. The office phone rang. Mizuki froze, looking startled. Thank you for calling. It's currently outside of our business hours. Whoosh. The anger faded from his eyes, and they just went back to their usual gentle expression. You're back to the normal Mizuki? I didn't know whether I was relieved or disappointed. I didn't understand my own emotions. Mizuki seemed flustered. Sorry. I got carried away. I'm fine. Although he had removed his hands, my arms were still hot where he had grasped them, as were my shoulders and my stomach. Everywhere I had felt his body heat. Can you get up? Take my hand. Thank you. I pulled my clothes back into place and stood up. I came to save you, but I ended up hurting you. I got my priorities wrong. I further straightened my rumpled clothes. I'm really sorry. I must have been off for you to be touched like that by a guy you don't like. I'll go cool off. Even though I called out to him, Mizuki didn't come back. I did something wrong. Even though Mizuki had just been concerned about me. He probably won't talk to me anymore. I decided to apologize properly the next day, and to tell him honestly. But I understood with Stalker's feelings because I was in love with Mizuki. Not sure where there's two eyes, though. Ding dong. Who could it be at this time? I felt bad, but I decided to ignore it. Ding dong. Ding dong, ding dong. Oh, dear God. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. They're going crazy with the ding dongs. Oh. I hit too many buttons. Shut up. I didn't know what to do. Leave it. Peer outside. It's a subscription. I don't need it. Just leave it. Ignoring the door. I decided that if I just left it, then they were bound to give up soon. But ding dong. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. It's driving me mad. Who could it be at this time of night? I plucked up my courage and opened the door. If I left things like they are, then it'd be awkward tomorrow. Mizuki, you came. Can I come in for a moment? I want to continue where we left off earlier. In our discussion, or in your attempts, anger on us. Which one? Continue where we left off. Come on in. Keep it together. Keep it together. But Mizuki sat down on the floor, expressionless. I came to lecture you since you didn't seem to understand the danger you put yourself in. That's why you're here? I kind of been expecting a continuation of his actions earlier. Wait, is he also... He is blushing, right? It's like, yeah, he is blushing. So faint. But he had meant a continuation of his lecturing. Why was he attacking you in the first place? I thought maybe if I could talk to him and get him to stop stalking that woman. And I wanted to know why he was stalking her. And so you decided to talk to him face to face. Yes. Why would you do that? Stalkers don't have any reason for what they do. I know that stalking is taking things too far, but I wanted to become the kind of woman men would pursue. And so I wanted him to tell me what it was about that woman that made him stalk her. Sorry I caused trouble for you. I can't believe that was your reason. My anger's faded anyway. You got your good points, but you also have one huge weakness, that purity of yours. I'm sorry. Well, whatever. I can protect you. You'll protect me? Yeah, you put yourself at risk, and I can't stand to see it. Even though so much had happened the previous night, I was happy. That morning, the woman who had been targeted of the stalker thanked me. I hadn't expected Mizuki to tell her. It must have been reassuring for her to finally know the identity of her stalker. I decided to head home right away. Maybe it was my imagination, but I thought I heard footsteps from behind me all the way from the office. I was scared, but I looked behind me. Come out, wherever you are. Gotcha! So you finally noticed me. Yesterday's stalker, Mr. Momoy, appeared from behind a telephone pole. I knew I had to run. He might have been there for payback for the day before. Hey, wait. Who in the right mind would wait if asked by him? Don't follow me. Crap, he's chasing me, and then he caught up to me. Got you. Why are you running? I'm scared, obviously. Don't come near me. Why? I thought you liked me. Don't worry, I only have eyes for you now. I think there's been some misunderstanding somewhere. That's the stalker's specialty. Jeez, I come here worrying about you, and it's just like I expected. You again. Noriko's mine. The stalker ran off. Mizuki, he ran away. That's because he knows he's not strong enough to win against me. Wait, that's not the issue here. Yeah, he was stalking me, wasn't he? Yeah, and he'll probably be back. Despite it being all my own doing, I was terrified. Come on, don't hunch up like that. But I'm scared. I really can't leave you alone for a moment. You mean I'll protect you? Mizuki patted my head. Starting tomorrow, I'll accompany you to and from work. That sound good? Yes, you don't mind? Whether I mind or not, I'm worried. Just take me up on my offer. Thank you. Mizuki would be picking me up and bringing me home. I was kind of happy. Well, see you later. Yes, thank you. It had been 3 days since Mizuki had started accompanying me. I couldn't believe that he was really picking me up and sending me home every day. I felt bad about it, but also happy. I really was totally happy. Noriko, do you have a moment? Sure, what is it? What is this about? She pulled out a sheet of A4 paper. On it was a photo of my face from before my plastic surgery. This is me being blackmailed. What the heck is going on? We went from hot to not, and now what? Okay, well, leave me comments in the comment section below on what you guys thought of that chapter. Of course, don't forget to vote on who you want to see us date next after Mizuki, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, bye. Kaze out.